back it up north at 4. We are joined with Kevin O'Meara and Bill Humphrey, who are the organizers of Little Tykes Motorcycle Run that will be taking place. Thank you, gentlemen, for taking the chance and joining us here today.
Thanks for having us here.
Of course. So this is like it's a pretty important thing. I was, very inspirational reading this story. So maybe, Kevin, tell us a little bit about how this all started.
Well, I'm a cancer survivor. 23 years ago, I was battling my own war against cancer. And an NBC affiliate in Chicago ran a small 4-minute blurb on the camp. Well, Bill and I have been friends over 30 years, and while I was off sick, I would go by. He owned a business called Duke's Beef. It was a drive-in restaurant. Anyway, long story short, I told him about it. His home in Lake Geneva at the time, he did what they called boat days. And that was taking the kids from camp, putting them on a boat, water ski. So we decided then and there we were going to do a motorcycle ride to raise money for the camp. We only had one condition for the camp, which they found out: all monies had to go to the kids. So if they couldn't attend camp because of financials, and I myself knew the cost of being sick with cancer, that we would pay for it out of the money we raised. And it worked wonderfully. The biker community came together. Our first ride raised $5,000. We are now, 23 years later, actually raising up and over $50,000 a ride.
Wow.
One step at a time is the organization, and they have told us in 23 years, through our fundraising efforts, we have raised over $750,000. That means a lot of kids went to camp. And this is something, because I'm a survivor, my son Chris had kidney cancer, we know the battle. And the kids are just amazing, because now all their friends at camp have the same problems in various stages. The camp supplies all the medical. If they're still taking treatments, they can get their treatments at camp. Their diets are all managed. And it's an amazing thing to see how these kids just become kids. They're not cancer patients at the camp. They're just kids with the things teenagers do, and small kids.
Yeah, so let's bring in Bill here. Bill, tell us about the event that's going to support these kids going to camp.
Well, we're going to leave on Saturday out of St. Germain on a motorcycle ride. It'll be about a 108-mile loop, and you pay per rider. It's $20 a rider to come, and we'll hit 3 or 4 different spots and end up back at Thunderbird Bar and Grill. We're going to have pizza and some music, and just hopefully we'll get some guys from Fall Ride to come up and join. It's a beautiful ride. Goes through some really nice country roads, and then we'll do the ride, come back, and have a little pizza, celebrate, and hopefully raise some money for these kids.
I love that. And, for all those out there right now watching, let's take a clip of the preview of what this is all about.
Are you ready for some crazy kids?
Yeah.
Ready for the rain? Are they ready for some crazy bikes? They're absolutely ready for some crazy bikes. It's going to be a great afternoon. We really appreciate everything you did and coming through this. We're very, very grateful. Very grateful.
Okay, what exactly did we just see there?
They have their own cafeteria at the camp, and we were sort of disappointed because usually the kids line up both sides of the road as we pull in with the bikes, and we park in a tennis court. There's no kids. And we're like, geez, what happened? Oh, we're gonna eat lunch first. And there's a lot of repeat people that ride on this. And they're like, where are the kids? And they said, well, come on up. And I couldn't get to the gentleman that drives this, is named Jeff. And I said, Jeff, where are the kids? These guys are sort of getting a little anxious about it. And he goes, come on in, have something to eat. They were
there, right?
He opens the door.
Thunderous.
That's cool. I'm sorry to cut you off here. We're out of time, but it sounds like an awesome event. So finally, one last time, where should people go for the ride?
Thunderbird Bar and Grill in St. Germain, Highway J and 70. We're going to meet there about 8 o'clock in the morning, sign up. We'll leave at 10, do a 108-mile ride through some beautiful country and end up back there.
Well, thank you. On September 13th.
September 13th, Saturday, yep.
Well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for what you do.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll be talking about a new book and a book launch after this break.